Good evening and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Geo Super Live. This is Fazan Fawad reporting live from the DHA Sports Phase 6 complex, where I am here present at the DHA National Badminton Championship, Seniors Championship, day 2 of that. Right over here. You saw the broadcast yesterday, you're seeing it today. We've got a really fun lineup of matches for you today, and we've got a really great conversation lined up for you as well today. Joining me in the box here is Palwasha Bashir. How are you, Palwasha?
Assalamu alaikum, how are you? I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Palwasha Bashir, a doubles national championship for the past 10 years with her partner Saima Waqas. She's a former national champion and she's also a bronze medalist in the South Asian Games. How are you, Palwasha?
I'm good, alhamdulillah, and thank you, Geo Super, for having me over. And it's a great opportunity for all the players, basically, to take part in this championship. So I really hope कि ऐसे मौके जो है वो और फराहम होते रहें and Geo Super जो है वो coverage ज़रूर देता रहे.
Great honor to have you here right sitting
Thank
beside me. Today we're going to watch some matches with you. We're going to have a little bit of a talk with you. And we're going to enjoy some matches with you. Right here on your screen you're seeing Yasir Ali and Abuzar Rashid, I believe. Correct me, it's Irfan Saeed versus Tahir Khan.
Yeah.
Irfan Saeed from Wabda
And Tahir Khan from Police.
From Police.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, Irfan Saeed is a very good player. He has been number 1 also, and बीच में उनको जो है वो injury हुई थी. So I would really like to hats off to him that he has overcome the injury, and the way he has been performing since the past few years has been highly commendable, because injury के बाद वापस आना, it's a great deal, for any player.
Because Palwasha, it's not just the body, it's the mind as well. It's the setback on the mind that you have to really overcome after overcoming the physical pain in your body as well.
Agreed.
So, yeah. We see both the players warming up right now.
And Tahir, I would like to mention from Police, he just beat in the previous round. He has beaten the former national champion Ali Mehdi from Pakistan, Wabda.
Wow.
So now he is playing against Irfan Saeed, who's a higher ranked player.
So we're going to see a new champion this year.
Let's see.
Which one is it?
Irfan in the black one.
Obviously, Palwasha, the warm-up is a very important part of the game. Being a player yourself, being a champion yourself, do you want to tell us कितना important होता है ये warm-up before the game, mentally अपने opponent को दिखाने के लिए, and obviously physically for your own well-being as well?
Definitely, before any match or before practice even, the warm-up session plays a very vital role, and we players basically really try कि जितना time हम warm-up पे लगाएं, because that can save us from injuries, and that can also relax, आपके muscles के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होता है before any practice session or any match. And I would also like to mention that warm-up के साथ-साथ जब when your training is over or the match is over, cool down and stretching exercises is also very necessary, because that's what gives you the energy, or that's what जो आपको basically दूसरे session के लिए तैयार करता है.
And on my left,
like badminton,
Irfan Saeed
it's very unique that you have to warm up with your opponent right before the match.
Irfan Saeed to serve. Love all.
Irfan Saeed to serve. Goes for a short serve, a short reply. Throws it back, and that's a beautiful smash. Oh.
Service over. 1-love.
1-love is the score. Tahir Khan to serve. Palwasha, the injury you were mentioning for Irfan, does it happen to be a knee injury? Because you can see him wearing something on his knee right now for rehabilitation.
Yeah, it has happened twice with him, and it has been a really big setback for him, because obviously player के लिए injured होना बहुत ज़्यादा problematic हो जाता है. But he has overcome it, alhamdulillah, and he's playing well these days.
Yeah, we can see that from the very opening shots. A little backhand there from Tahir, and a short smash.
Service over. 1-2.
1-2 is the score now. Irfan Saeed to serve. Oh, and right off the bat, smashes at Tahir Khan.
Service over. 3-1.
3-1 is the score now. Couldn't handle that one, Irfan.
1.
Tahir Khan has won a good match in the morning, so he's all set and his morale is really high, it seems.
So the thing about these competitions as well is that you don't have to play just one match in the day. You've got a couple of matches. Even you today, you played a match early in the morning, and now you've got another match lined up today, I believe.
Yeah, I have 2 other matches.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So how physically taxing is that on your body and on your mind
It
as
does
well?
take a big toll on your body, definitely, because I've been training hard for it, and you need the physical fitness, and it's really important because you've got to play so many matches on the hard court on mat.
What a great rally we're seeing over here. Just the amount of energy that you have to expend for these shots is really commendable. Ooh. Tahir Khan couldn't get all of that.
Service
Doesn't
over.
get that shuttlecock out of his
2-4.
court. It's a point for Irfan Saeed. 2-4 the score. Rahe Rast आपको live जो Tahir Khan loses footing there. The shot was like too fast for him. This competition, ladies and gentlemen, बराह रास्त आप लोग देख रहे हैं DHA Phase 6 Sports Complex के अंदर से इतनी कमाल की facility DHA ने provide की है यहाँ पे, and you're seeing it live बराह रास्त on Jio Super, और इतनी अच्छी broadcast Jio Super ने यहाँ पे की है. And by the way, if you're in Lahore, if you're around the area, I would recommend anybody to come down, have a seat here at the sports complex, because we've got not only one match, we've got 3 matches going on over here simultaneously. We can only broadcast you one right now. Being a sportsman in Pakistan, a sportswoman in Pakistan, I must say, Palwasha, how difficult it is for you to, train in sports such as badminton, a sport like badminton, which is not, advertised and not aware, the awareness itni nahi philai gayi bhi. And then how good is it for you to see that DHA as an initiative le raha hai, that they're handling these and organizing these competitions on such a large scale?
Yeah, I mean, it is really good because पहली दफ़ा I've witnessed that माशाल्लाह DHA लाहौर ने एक इतनी अच्छी एक्टिविटी दी है, एक टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किया है पाकिस्तान बैडमिंटन फेडरेशन के लिए, एंड we feel really honored actually that the facilities that they have provided and the courts, the arena, basically that's what really matters. That's what players want, कि जितना उन्होंने marketing किया हुआ है, players को promote किया हुआ है motivate करने के लिए. So it's highly commendable. I would like to thank all the people of all the administration and the people who've managed this tournament of DHA Lahore. So मैं बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ उनका, और मैं यही समझती हूँ कि पाकिस्तान बैडमिंटन फेडरेशन को ऐसी ही फैसिलिटीज़ की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, ऐसी ही टूर्नामेंट्स की, सो दैट द यूथ कैन बी इंस्पायर्ड एंड वो आगे आएँ, रादर देन जस्ट क्रिकेट में, बाकी स्पोर्ट्स में भी जो है वो उनको प्रमोट हो और आगे आ सकें.
And ladies and gentlemen, यहाँ पे मैं mention करना चाहूँगा the people without this this wouldn't have been possible. Our guests of honor over here, Chief Guest Mohammad Khalid Mahmood, Secretary General of Pakistani Olympic Association, DHA Administrator Brigadier Waheed Gul Satti, Director of Sports Brigadier Munir Ahmed, and President Badminton Federation, Mr. Wajid Ali Chaudhary. Thank you so much.
Please continue. 6 all.
Shuttlecock is being inspected over there. You want to tell us about that, Palwasha? Your shuttlecock, we've seen this a lot. They get the shuttlecock replaced between the match. Why does this happen?
Because shuttle जो है उसके जो feathers है वो टूट जाते हैं, या shuttle बहुत slow हो जाती है, और जब टूट भी जाती है तो कभी बहुत तेज़ भी हो जाती है. So you need to replace the shuttle with a new one, क्योंकि उससे आपका stroke सही नहीं लग रहा होता. तो that's why players want to change the shuttle.
Service over. 7-6.
7-6 is the score. The gap is being closed. काफी बड़ा gap था जब हमने game start की थी, and now it's more of a cutthroat competition now.
I would like to mention that I'm really excited that यहाँ पे 3 months का training camp भी लग रहा है. The President of Pakistan Badminton Federation, Mr. Wajid Ali Chaudhary, has announced that there will be a 3-month training program over here. So I'm really excited for that, and I really hope कि ऐसे opportunities और ऐसे infrastructure जो है players को फराहम जो कर रहे हैं वो बहुत अच्छा है हम सब players.
That really is amazing, and that's a beautiful smash over there from Mr. Irfan Saeed. Earns a point.
8-6.
And Tahir
Service
Khan got
over.
all of that.
7-8.
7-8 is the score. Irfan Saeed in a bit of a lead, 1 point lead over there. Pulvasha, you've been playing sports all your life, I assume. Do you want to tell us about how your journey from badminton started?
Yeah, it was long. It is a long journey, alhamdulillah. When I started, so my very first tournament, I made a debut in my mixed doubles. I became the national champion of mixed doubles, and that's what gave me a big boost to take this up further. And my parents really motivated me after that.
Ooh, Tahir Khan couldn't get all of that shot. Hits the net,
Service over.
loses the point.
9,
So when
7.
I won the mixed doubles, I became the national champion. So that's how I continued. And then I became the doubles champion. And after that, my first ever title of singles was in 2009. And from there, I became a triple crown. That is, I won the singles and the doubles. And I kept on winning the mixed doubles title as well. So
Wow.
yeah, so I've won all these 3 titles for a long time now, alhamdulillah. And currently, I'm doubles national champion. So the journey has been very difficult. It's not an easy one because I had to face a lot of obstacles, getting the right amount of coaches, training, facilities also. Because infrastructure की हमारे पास बहुत ज़्यादा कमी है. And internationally, I really want to. Currently, I want to bring Pakistan in the top 100.
10,
So I'm trying my
7.
level best to train my very best, and inshallah, get the top mark for Pakistan.
That's really nice to hear. Getting the shuttlecock inspected again.
इसको push नहीं करो.
They're gonna get it replaced again.
Tahir Khan, continue please. 10-7.
Irfan Saeed, a wabda to serve. Short replies from both of them. Tahir Khan couldn't get that one over the net.
11-7. Interval.
Hafiz Irfan has a lot of deception. Irfan Saeed has a lot of deception in his hands, and that's what he is trying to cash on at this time.
Pulvasha, you said as you can see on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, कि यहाँ पे और भी मुकाबले जारी हैं अभी बैडमिंटन के. You can see 2 other matches being played right here in this court, other than the one that we're broadcasting to you. But now you can see on your screen both of these matches as well, and that is the level of organization that DHA has used over here in the DHA Sports Complex, Phase 6.
Court 3, 20 seconds. Court 3, 20 seconds.
Pulvasha, you've been a national champion for the doubles. Do you want to tell us about how different and difficult it is to not just play a singles game, but a doubles game where you don't have to just connect with your mind and body, you have to connect with your partner's mind and body as well?
Well,
11-7. Play.
doubles is actually a whole game of reflexes and a strong attack and strong push. But in
12-7.
singles, you need a lot of movement. You need to cover the whole court on your own. So there's a big difference between singles and doubles. But in doubles, you need to have good reflexes, good speed actually, and good pushing power and everything. It's a power game for me as far as doubles is concerned.
Nice.
And
Singles
singles is more of like, you need to have you need to keep your nerves very calm in singles. And so yeah, they both are different actually.
Tahir throws that one out of the
13-7.
court, drops the ball for that shot.
I recently, when I went to Bahrain, and one of my biggest achievements was that I played against Indonesians over there with my partner. So I did a 3-set. I lost a 3-set match, but that match really gave me that confidence in women's doubles
14-7.
because we played really well in Bahrain. So got my ranking up there as well. So
15-7.
it depends, when you play with good players, that gives you a real big boost actually.
Yeah. That is true. It goes along and Irfan smashes that. Tahir barely gets that over the net, and there's a flurry of short replies there. Tahir lets that one.
Service over.
Irfan lets that one out
8,
of the court.
15.
He gets that point. Short reply from Irfan, and now a longer one. Ooh, and that one, Irfan doesn't get that one.
9,
Couldn't get
15.
that one.
Service fault called. Too high.
The service check has given
Service
a fault
over.
to.
You want to tell us about
16,
that?
9.
Yeah, when
बैडमिंटन के rules के बारे में सर्विस के
actually
rules
उन्होंने
के बारे में
सर्विस जो है above waist length कराई है अपने. So that's a fault in badminton.
and Tahir lets that one go out of the
Service
court.
over. 10, 16.
Tahir throws that in the air. Irfan smashes that lightly. And then there's another flurry of short replies. Tahir smashes it. Once again. And now back and forth, but Irfan gets the point.
11,
as that leaves the
16.
court.
Service over. 17, 12.
They're inspecting another shuttlecock change there. Will the umpire approve it this time? He lets that one go to say play on. Pulbasha, do you want to tell us about the state of sports here in Pakistan, the state of badminton, the support that you get from the government, the support that you get from the federation? I'm sure we got this from Mahur yesterday as well, and we would like to know your perspective as well. Right here, over here, right now, there's a great flurry of shots over there. They're going back and forth. No man is backing down. Who will fold? Irfan smashes that one. Tahir's short reply, and that's the point for?
That's the point for Irfan,
12.
actually.
Point for
Yeah.
Irfan.
Because it just the shuttle rolled over the net, so that was a difficult point for Tahir to receive, actually.
He's apologizing for it.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell us about the state of sports here?
Yeah, actually, Pakistan Badminton Federation अपनी पूरी कोशिश कर रहा है that it's trying its really level best that जो मौजूदा हालात हैं pandemic के बाद भी
19,
कि इस तरीके का उन्होंने tournament organize किया है with the help of DHA Lahore. So it's a very big event that they have organized and it's really good and I really hope that
Service over.
जो funds की जो
13,
problem आ रही है
19.
पाकिस्तान बैडमिंटन फेडरेशन को वो solve out हो जाए ताकि training camps हम लोगों को मिल सके और opportunities मिल सके team बाहर जाए और tournaments खेलें and जितने because if we have to maintain if we
14,
want to have an international ranking we need to play 11 to 12 tournaments in a year. So I as a player I'm also trying to my level best to find sponsors so that I can get to play these 12 to 13 tournaments so that I can have an international ranking. So I really hope that government जो है वो हमारी बैडमिंटन फेडरेशन को support कर सके so that हम लोग आगे आएँ जिस तरीके से क्रिकेट में private sector involved है. So I really hope कि हमारे उसमें भी private sector जो है interest ले हमारे में भी बैडमिंटन में भी leagues हों जितना publicity मिल सकेगी इससे तो हमारा जो youth है वो आगे आएगा और definitely बैडमिंटन में भी दिलचस्पी ले सकेगा. And I'm really thankful to Jio Super that they have been live telecasting this and इस तरीके से जो है हमारी youth और मुतासर होएगी इंशाल्लाह.
Pulbasha, you've obviously been around the world, you've seen many tournaments, you've played in many tournaments. How do you want to compare the standard of this event,
game won
this
by
tournament that
Irfan
DHA has
Saeed,
set up to the
21,
standard of other
50.
international level tournaments? Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, well, to be honest, the facility here it's really good and it international standards की ही तरीके से organize किया गया है ये tournament. जिस तरीके से administer किया गया है, management जो है they're very active. So yes, I think that it's really matching the international standards as well. But जहाँ पे कभी-कभार हम जब बाहर tournaments खेलने जाते हैं, so वहाँ पे 12-12 कोर्ट्स होते हैं, 15-15 कोर्ट्स होते हैं, बहुत बड़े हॉल्स भी होते हैं, इंटरनेशनल एरिनाज होते हैं एंड यहाँ पर जो है it's a 4-court hall. This is also very good, and it matches the international standards. So I really hope कि यहाँ पे हमें training facilities भी मिल सके और बाहर से coaches बुलाए जाएं ताकि हम लोगों को जो है वो हमारे एक proper training camps लग सकें और हम लोग training कर सकें हमारी जितनी भी young lot है with the senior lot, you know. So
So do you think that these type of events is what Pakistan needs right here at this point of time?
Definitely.
Because Mr. Wajid Ali Chaudhry also told us that there are 2 international level tournaments coming up at the end of this year, in this year.
Yeah, in October, Pakistan is planning that, you know, we'll have 2 international tournaments. So Wajid Ali Chaudhry, the president of Pakistan Badminton Federation, उनकी efforts बहुत ज़्यादा हैं कि ये ऐसे tournaments और होते रहें. And definitely in this arena, I think it's going to be a hit, inshallah.
Heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. National champion, national doubles champion, Palwasha Bashir telling us that this event that DHA has set up, this is exactly what we need at this point in time for the state of sports in Pakistan. A refresher from your conventional sports, cricket, and just cricket really. But this is really commendable by DHA that they're promoting all kinds of sport right here in the DHA Sports Complex. If you're here, come support local sports, support every type of sport, because these players, they put their heart and soul into it, ladies and gentlemen. The second set is about to begin.
Second game.
Irfan Saeed has got the serve.
Play. Service over. 1 love.
Palwasha, do you want to tell us what makes a champion and how do you define a champion? Do you want to tell in your life the moments that have defined you as a champion?
I think hard work is what defines a champion, and I think the willpower and determination of not giving up, you know, even in hard times. I faced a lot of hard times in my life, probably facing Abibi also, but then, you know, one needs to overcome these obstacles. When I became the national champion of women's singles long time back, I trained my level best, you know, to maintain that title. And alhamdulillah, in doubles also, I'm doing that right now. And my first ever achievement, or international achievement, was of winning a bronze medal in the South Asian Games in women's singles. And after that, I won Bahrain International Series. I won a silver medal there. And apart from that, in Dubai, I've won a silver medal in women's singles and a gold medal in women's doubles. So trying my level best. In Kenya, I won a bronze medal in women's doubles and a silver medal in Uganda International Series. So I really hope that, you know, I can bring more laurels for Pakistan like this. And in Pakistan International Series, I've become a double crown. In Islamabad, Pakistan Badminton Federation had organized an international event where I've won in 2016. I won 2 gold medals in women's singles and women's doubles. I became a double crown in an international event. And apart from that, the following year after that, I won a gold medal in women's doubles back then again.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Just like any other sports, badminton requires a lot of athleticism. And when we talk about athleticism, one of the key components of that is your diet. Do you want to talk about how your training and how your diet goes hand in hand for badminton?
See, there are 3 things: eat, sleep, train, and, you know, that's it. So you need to eat well, you need to train well, and you need to sleep well. So these 3 things go hand in hand. If you're not having a proper diet or proper sleep, you know, I don't think you can train well. So in तीनों चीज़ों का basically बहुत ज़्यादा ख्याल in any sport, not just badminton, in any sport that you plan on taking professionally. So आपको अपनी proper diet लेनी चाहिए, nutrition आपको बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होता है. So I think that these 3 things they really go hand in hand, you know.
Talking about your diet, what's your favorite cheat meal, Palwasha?
My favorite cheat meal.
Every sportsman has one. Come on.
Yeah, I definitely do. I love biryani with Diet Coke, actually.
Diet Coke.
Yeah,
keep it healthy.
but since I've been in Lahore since कुछ अरसे से मैं लाहौर में ही हूँ, so I have not had मैंने इतनी अच्छी बिरयानी नहीं खाई जितनी मुझे कराची की मिलती है. So I have been missing the Karachi biryani a lot these days. So
I'm sure we'll get some.
Inshallah, definitely once I go back to my hometown.
Win a championship, and then we'll get a biryani
Inshallah.
together. A really great and fun match that we're seeing over here from both of these contestants. Ooh, and fakes the short, goes short. Oh, and Tahir doesn't get all of that. Hits the net.
Service over.
Irfan Saeed is trying his level best to keep Tahir in the deep end corners actually, and then try to hit his power shots.
Six, four.
Service for Irfan Saeed again. Irfan Saeed for Wabda. Smashes that far. And that one's short. And there's short replies again. And jumping shot from Irfan and doesn't get under that one. Good shot from Tahir Khan. Smart, effective. Going to get another shuttlecock change. These men have expended a lot of power onto that poor shuttlecocks. Oh, too quick, too fast, too powerful from Irfan.
Service over.
Tahir couldn't get
7,
it.
5.
Oh, and Irfan goes hard with that shot. Tahir couldn't get there in
8,
time.
5.
Talking about the state of sports here, Pulbasha, we've seen departmental sports, they're finishing, teams are closing down. You're going to tell us about that, give us your opinion on that.
Yeah, actually, it's to be very honest, we are facing a very dark phase in sports at the moment because I represent National Bank of Pakistan, and since a long time now, I've been winning laurels for National Bank. But unfortunately, I think Prime Minister साहब ने जो है departmental sports ख़त्म करने का फ़ैसला किया था, and he wants to regionalize all the sports, like सिंध की तरफ से हम खेलें या पंजाब, we should play from the provinces side. So that's a very, like, it's a dark period because a lot of players, they have been knocked out of their departments after long time of service, you know. So this is ये बहुत बड़ा एक setback है for, and it's very demoralizing. Many players have not received their salaries also since a long time. So I would like to actually request PM Sahab, Prime Minister Sahab, that please रीजनलाइज स्पोर्ट्स को अगर कर दिया जाएगा तो सैलरीज और इन सब चीज़ों की जो है, बिकॉज बैडमिंटन और एनी अदर स्पोर्ट दीज डेज इट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव एंड वी कैन नॉट रियली अफोर्ड दैट विदाउट बीइंग ऑन अ पेरोल ऑफ आवर डिपार्टमेंट्स. सो अभी फ़िलहाल जो है वी हैव बिन playing from our province side. I'm playing from Sindh. Many players of National Bank players are playing from KPK or from Punjab side. So and I'm really happy that WABDA, departments like WABDA and SNGPL, they are trying to support their players. But I really hope कि ऐसा ही हो कि players को support मिल सके, and Prime Minister साहब जो है वो departments को वो sports को regions को ना दें. जो departments चलते आ रहे हैं, जो salaries पे players हैं सारे के सारे, वो वैसे ही रहें, so that उनको वही motivation मिल सके और वो अपनी game पे focus कर सके.
You're right, sounds good in theory to regionalize the sports, but it's really hard to implement and practice that.
Agreed.
After a bit of a short break from both of the players, we're returning back to the action. Irfan Saeed from Wabda in the orange and yellow. Tahir Khan from police, wearing the police shirt. Irfan Saeed to serve. Smashes that one. Oh, quick. Too quick for Tahir Khan.
12-5.
Irfan Saeed is known for his speed and his quick smashes actually.
It's the twitchiness of his muscles. He's so quick with his arm movement. Ooh. And that's a short, sweet reply. Building up for a bigger shot. And Tahir Khan smashes it, but ooh, the quickness of Irfan Saeed. That's really amazing.
13-5. Continue.
High from Tahir. Oh.
Service
Irfan couldn't get
over.
end of that one, loses a point.
6-13.
Score is 6-13. Oh,
That was a
Irfan-
really nice net shot from Tahir.
Yep.
7-13.
Irfan smashes that into the net though.
Irfan Saeed. Not the score.
Service of Tahir Khan now. Tahir Khan from Team Police. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching all of this action live on Geo Super, live from the DHA Sports Face Complex. Oh, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat for this rally over here. I'm going to complete my sentence after this. Irfan Saeed goes long, goes high again. These shots are not ending. They're going back and forth, back and forth. And Tahir throws it long. Irfan smashes it. Too quick, too fast for Tahir.
Service
Tahir
over.
is actually trying his level best to
14-7.
take up all the shots of Irfan and make the best rally.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Quick tall.
this action live on Geo Super in your households, broadcasting you from the DHA
Tahir Khan.
Phase 6 Sports Complex here in Sector A. Joining me in the box, Faz and Fuad, is Palwasha Bashir, national
Tahir Khan.
doubles champion for the last 10 years. A highly, highly decorated
14-7.
badminton player, badminton royalty in Pakistan here. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's a fault given by the
Yep.
service check.
Service
I think it's
fault.
above the waist length, so
Service over. 8-14.
Oh. Fun's running around the court now. I was making him chase the shuttlecock and smashes that one, but Irfan just really smartly and
Service
really
over.
cheekily taps the
15-8.
shuttlecock.
that was a really good defense by Irfan Saeed. It was really close to the net, and
He needs to be calculated in his shots, and that's exactly what he was. Not in that one. Couldn't get into that one.
Service over. 9-15.
9-15 the score.
Service over. 16-9.
16-9 the score. Irfan leading the charge.
Seventeen, 9.
17-9 for Irfan Saeed now. Oh.
18-9.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me in the box is
19,
Palwasha Bashir. We
9.
talked a lot about badminton, but now I want to talk about your life. What do you do to get away from badminton? What do you do to relax on a Sunday evening when you're done from training?
well, I try my level best to spend the
Service
most time
over.
with my family, actually, because during training hours, during work weekdays,
19.
I don't really get that much of time because I get so tired because I train twice a day, and it takes a real big toll on my body as well. And training 6 hours, 7 hours a day, you know, my gym sessions and then my badminton training and field work, ground sessions. so I get really tired, so I don't get that much of time, you know. So Sundays I usually try to just relax it out, spend time with my mom, with my brother, with my people at home, and definitely I try my best that, you know, probably a good lunch with them, or something, you know, just a good outing with them. That's the best treat for me.
With them.
Yeah, definitely. And I love traveling, and I love shopping as well. So kabhi kabar shopping to be
That's game second match, ladies and gentlemen. Irfan Saeed has taken the game, taken both of the sets.
10.
Tahir looks a little disappointed in himself, as you told us that he beat the current champion right now. He beat him.
No, he beat the former national champion, Ali Mehdi. He beat him in the previous game before playing with Irfan Saeed.
That was the first match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Irfan Saeed versus Tahir Khan. We're going to go right here on a break. Break se wapas aate hi. We'll get more action for you guys. Do not go anywhere. Right after this break, we have a lot of action, a lot of matches lined up for you. This is me, Fazan Fawad. Joining me, Falbasha Bashir.